Happy birthday, Gemini Cancer. How's everyone? Hopefully your birthday week is going well so far and it continues to go really well. We are going to check out your year spread, see what's going on for you for the next year. Alright, so firstly we're going to take magical messages from your fairies. So I'm just going to run this across and pick one out. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Okay, so that's pretty obvious what it's saying. So a lot of you are going to be involved in bringing life to the world, so that's wonderful. Other than pointing out the obvious, if it's not an actual pregnancy, it's the birth of something new. So that could literally be anything in your life. A new relationship, a new job, a new investment, something that will grow. This card can signify 9 months, so we're doing a year spread, so it makes sense that they may be pointing out the 9-month mark here. So if you're not having a baby, then it could be any of those other things. And if you're ready for a baby, then it's time. I think that it's telling you this would be the year to do that. So we're going to check out your underlying energies first, see what's going on. So underlying energy for the tarot deck is the Ten of Wands. So letting go of burdens. I kind of feel like the battle's over now and you're ready to relax. And you have the Shadow as your underlying energy for the Cloud deck. So whatever you may have been struggling with, it may have been something you were struggling with on your own or like within, and you didn't let other people know you were struggling with this. Maybe it had to do with getting pregnant or even struggling to get into a relationship worthy of having babies, that kind of a feeling. But again, with the Shadow there, it just feels like it's something that you've kept to yourself and you haven't really opened up to other people about. But you're going to let those burdens go now. And I don't know if that means you're going to bring them to light or if you're just going to let them go and that they're not a burden anymore. Okay, so the main theme for your birthday, I've got to pull up my hoodie because it's the oldest hoodie ever. It's like all ratty. Okay, there you go. The Earthian Strength. It's a beautiful pairing. So I feel like there's a lot of strength coming here. This is your main theme for the year. So all year long you're going to have a lot of strength. You're going to be very grounded. You're going to use your intuition a lot. Or you're kind of on a path to realizing everything is connected, I feel like. And you are part of that. I also feel like this is showing your motherly aspects. So even if you're a male, it's a nurturing kind of feeling. So again, if you were ready for having a family, then it's really time, and I see that coming together for you guys. So that's really good. I love this. Okay, so your opening message for your year, and I say your year because it starts on your birthday week. The Thunder and the Fool. Okay. So I feel like you're definitely ready to start something new. Again, letting go of whatever past burdens you were dealing with and just starting fresh. And not only starting fresh, but like with a bolt of electricity coming with you there. Like the thunder is you basically not giving into this past anymore. You're ready to start fresh. And no one can stop you. So I also feel like this thunder card could also be this animal here. So that's a couple different aspects to me. Like that's a feisty fighter in a way, but also I feel like the nurturing, like even though you're ready to go off, starting fresh, you're still going to deal with whatever obligations you have. That's what I'm feeling. So you're not going to leave obligations undone or whatnot. You're still going to do everything you need to do. But you're going to change something. And it's like an immediate flash of change rather than a slow-paced change. I feel like the slow pace has been happening for a while, maybe this past year, but this year is going to be a lot more electric, a lot more movement, a lot more energy. And it's you doing it. With the Fool there, you are stepping forward and you're taking the reins and you're going to do it. So, next you have actions you need to take, and you have the Illusion and the Empress. Okay. The Empress, again, is that fertility and possible pregnancy and whatnot. With Illusion there, it's kind of frustrating. So, again, that comes back to the shadow to me. It's like something you've been dealing with inside and you haven't let other people know, or something like that. There could be something, again, with, sorry, there's a muscle truck going by. There's a problem with possible fertility, so getting pregnant. But also the Illusion card is an interesting card because to me it can mean third party stuff where there could be cheating involved, but I feel more like this because it can also mean someone who is getting older and still single because they're too picky. So, if this is actions you need to take, there's a couple different ways this could go. You need to possibly look into some kind of fertility help. So, if you're having trouble getting pregnant and you want to get pregnant, you need to find out how to do that. And it may be even medical in the end, like you need in vitro or something like that. That would be worst case, I think. Of course, worst case would be a cheating scenario, so someone gets pregnant but nobody knows who the daddy is. That could be a really big problem. Yeah, that would be frustrating. So actions you need to take, you need to either make sure that everything's kosher in your relationship and you're ready for babies, or you need to check out the fertility stuff, like I said, in vitro possibly, or you need to be less picky so that you're not going to grow old alone and you're actually going to fulfill what you want to fulfill. And that looks to me like having a family and having a baby. So different ways that can play out. for different people. So next you have obstacles and challenges you may face. You've got the Snow and the Prince of Wands. Okay. So the Prince of Wands to me would be somebody coming in very passionately, probably in a sexual fashion. But with the Snow there, they're kind of cold. They're not emotionally available in some sort of way. And I feel like that could be part of the issue if you were going to get pregnant. That could be a challenge because that particular prince is not going to be nailed down very easily, even if there's a baby involved. So that is going to be a challenge if, again, you are looking for a family. So this is going to play out differently for different people, of course, but if not, then this is maybe you possibly being emotionally unavailable, or somebody is basically there for the fun and the excitement and the passion, but the emotion is turned off. So you'll want to watch for that because that is going to be a challenge, I think, if you wanted it to go further than that. Okay, so parting messages for the year. The bubbles in the world. I feel like it's a really light energy of emotion now coming through. There could be a bit of a battle, but it's like karmic in a way. And even if it is a battle, it's like lighthearted. It's maybe gonna feel worse than it really is. So for say if you were trying to get pregnant, you feel like it's a battle, but really it's not as bad as you think it is. I think if you were possibly being too picky, that could be it too. It's just you need to lighten up a bit about it. If it's some kind of third party situation, again, there could be a battle. It could be two male energies fighting it out for the female, that kind of a feeling. So, and that would make everyone a little bit emotional, I think, at that time. So it looks like a pretty involved year if either you are preparing to have a family or just even starting to think about that. But again, I feel like you've been thinking about it for a while, you just haven't told anybody quite yet. Or you're going to let that go and start moving forward. Again, this burst of energy is coming. So, good luck for the next year. Let me know if it resonates in the next little bit. My desk is sure making a lot of noise. So, again, good luck for the next year. Have a really good week. Party safe. Have fun. And enjoy your birthday. And we'll talk to you guys July. Okay, bye.